Well, it may be springtime, but there is football being played in Portland. The Oregon Ravens season is in full swing.
I never could have predicted that this was going to come along with playing football. It's more than just football. It's an experience. It's empowerment. And I think everyone deserves to feel this way, especially young ladies, especially young girls.
Look what we're doing with each other. Like, it's freaking crazy. Like, we're all putting in our time and our money and sacrificing time with our wives and fiancés and families and putting our body on the line every game and then
going to work on Monday.
We are women and we want to play this game at the highest level. And we're a part of the start of it, and it's something really exciting.
Anytime a woman gets to hit the field or gets to do a sport that traditionally has been a man's sport, we all win. Give the sport a chance and give these athletes a chance to show you that it absolutely is possible.
Hell, we've had people drive by while we're practicing, roll down the windows, just yell out, "You guys suck!"
Yeah,
just because there's women on the field.
Yeah.
It's like, come out here and put your nose at it. Let's see what you got. I mean, because some of these women will fucking rip your face off.
I didn't know that women could play football.
We're supposed to be pretty and sweet and cook and clean. They're like, no shit.
We are women out there tackling each other.
Tackle football. Like you're wearing pads.
Oh, we're out there actually hitting people. It's full tackle football.
The physicality and the grit that we exert, that's what makes it badass.
This is one of the most important things to me in my life. And I'm gonna do this as long as my body lets me. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can every day.
Grab your feet, let's go! Number 9, starting in linebacker.
Let's go! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
And you knock them down, you pick them up, brush them off, and knock them down again.
Do you accept that challenge?
Yes, sir!
Take care of business. Play with the best! Play with the best!
Play with the best!
Ready to go, 3, 1, 2, 3!
Football, for me, means like an invincibility, meeting challenges, creating goals with my body, with my mind.
You're always gonna be hit with struggles, but you have to move on to the next play.
It has saved my life many a times, just mental health-wise.
These things will push us through hard times later on in our life.
Having that extra energy and having that extra force to let someone know that they got this and that they're gonna survive the rest of the season is so crucial. And I think that's where the positivity stems from, is because we need every single woman out there to make a successful team.
Let's go!
There's just that constant sense of leveling up that comes with being on a team. You doing your best pushes the person next to you and the person across from you to also improve and be their best.
You should see the vibe at practice, because all these girls who embrace it, and when they learn something new and they like have confidence in themselves through football, it's like you walk different, you talk different.
Let's go!
You feel different.
Here we go. Ready? Let's go, let's go! Let's go!
Football's always been a man's sport, and we all know that. And to see these women out here playing a dominant man's sport, when you're outside looking in and first time you come see a game, you kind of wonder how soft this is going to be today, or are they in bikinis?
I just get straight down to it. It's 11 on 11, fully padded women's football. If anything, we hit harder.
They think we're out here pitter-patting around, not putting work in the off-season, not making ourselves better as people to make this league what it is.
I would like to change that perception to where lingerie football is a thing of the past and women in pads and helmets are the thing that is in the forefront of their mind when they think about women playing football.
But then they actually get to a game and see the girls being physical, they are excited. They're like, this is like real football. There are some fast girls out there. There's quarterbacks that can throw the football. There are wide receivers that are catching, making big hits.
think everyone comes recognizing that they need to play at a level that's competitive and a level that pushes them and pushes boundaries and really rocks some boats.
Their bodies are built different than men's physics, so trying to figure out and wrap your brain around how do we make our athletes stronger and injury-free so they can focus on what they're here to do, which is football.
We need to be able to have things such as PT on the field or a trainer on the field that is knowing what women need. We need to train in ways that women need to train. Our agility, our body movements, those things are different, and it requires us to be thinking differently. We're not being paid to play, so we can't go to PT unless it's on our own. We can't go to a team doctor. Those kinds of things are necessary for the level of competition we're playing at.
Are you ready? Yes, we are! Who's the heart? Who's the heart? We are! Who's the soul? Who's the soul?
Another opportunity in front of you. Take care of business. Block your butt off. Catch the ball. Don't give up nothing today.
Yes, sir.
Let's win this game.
When you come to a game, it's an atmosphere. Like, we're a vibe. We've got halftime performers. We got cheerleaders out there. We got taco trucks in the back. I mean, we got people tailgating to our games. You'll find your grandma in the crowd, and you'll find your nieces in the crowd. Like, it's a whole environment, and we're all there rallying for women's sports.
To have a team with this much chemistry already is amazing to me.
That connection, I think, is like really special and unique for especially women after high school and after college, to have that connection through sports and to really know that if somebody hits you on the field, you're gonna have 10 other players picking you up.
We're a family. We look out for each other. We check in with each other in our everyday lives. I hate letting my girls down. I hate missing a block and watching somebody else take one of my friends down to the ground. That just lights a fire in me.
And I think that's why I love the Ravens so much, because we can talk shit to each other all the time, but it's like, okay, fine, I'm gonna get you on this next play. And we just keep going back and forth like that, and we just keep leveling up.
Our staff really pushes for all of the things. They're very holistic in their approach to making sure we've developed athletes. So they care about us on a personal level. There are times where you can reach out to a staff member simply because you're having a bad day, and there's understanding and there's help.
And it's just helped me want to work harder for everybody else, because if I mess up, you know, it falls on all of us. So I feel like for me, it's made me so much more competitive, and that's something I lost when I was younger, so.
I was in 3rd grade when I started playing, and my dad was a coach at the time. And so I was actually signed up for cheerleading. And my mom had put me into cheerleading with like one of our family friends. And the first practice I remember, because my dad and my 2 brothers were down on the field getting their gear, getting their helmets and pads. And I went up with the cheerleaders, and I just could not stop watching football.
After that year was up, she goes, I don't like cheerleading, Dad. I want to play football.
I want to do what my brothers are doing. And the next year he signed me up. And then it switched all of a sudden my 7th grade year, where they just, I don't know, I just didn't have anyone's respect.
During my middle school years, I had sometimes people are like, why don't you leave? This is not your sport.
And you realize that you don't want all those rumors spread about you, or, you know, whatever connotations come along with playing football with boys. You just don't want somebody thinking some type of way about you because you're playing football.
The most insane thing is having people look at you and be like, you shouldn't do this.
I was getting picked on every single day. And it wasn't just by my teammates, it was by some of the coaches. It was by the parents. And it was because I think it's because I was good. And so I was like a starting defensive end. Like, the other teams wouldn't even run to my side at some points, like, because I was kicking their ass. They thought girls shouldn't be playing football. Not only was I picked on the team, I was picked on at school, and it was really tough. And so that was actually, 7th grade year was my last year of playing, because I couldn't take it anymore. You know, like, the bullying was just too much.
You kind of have my hands tied a little bit, because yes, she's my daughter, yes, I'm a coach, and I'm seeing what's going on, and I wanted to just go over there and rip some people apart.
But I didn't want to get kicked off the team too, and then have her hanging all by herself also. So that was a tough time for both of us.
You know, 5-6 hours is a short ride getting on a bus and driving, you know, all the way to Utah just in time to do a quick warm-up before you hit the field. We want the sport to be recognized as a professional sport. We need to allow our women the time and the energy to focus on the sport, not have to worry about wearing the same stuff or worried about being exhausted or their bodies being stiff.
We're all out here because we want to be out here. I mean, we're not getting paid to play. We have so many other things that we could be doing and spending our time with, and we all dedicate our time for this and to each other. I mean, we spend a lot of time together.
Like, we can't even find a place to practice sometimes to get that extra time in, and we're hungry for it. We want to be able to.
It's getting dressed in what would consider outhouses. Wasn't even, you know, locker rooms, because they wouldn't open locker rooms for us because we're girls football. We're an afterthought.
On practices, sometimes the best we have is the little porta potty that's outside the field, and I'm like, that's tough. It's 30 degrees outside. The last thing I want to do is go use a porta potty. And we have some, like, our line women barely fit in that porta potty with pads on. Like, they're big girls.
People have kids, they have jobs, we have to pay to be here. It takes a lot out of us already to volunteer our time like this and do this. So to have that incentive of being paid to be there would definitely make it a lot easier. I wouldn't have to work as many shifts. I wouldn't have to work a shift right before practice and then go to practice. I would have all my energy for practice.
So if that was a standard, if we could develop players without the fear of them leaving because of financial need, we'd be phenomenal.
By the way, you are my niece's hero.
From the football?
Yes, I was like, she plays football. She's like, oh, like flag football? Like, no, tackle. Girls can play tackle football? Yes, they can.
Here we go.
Here you go.
It's just so beautiful to see how passionate all of these women are and how much they give to it.
Girls can watch us play and grow up and want to do what we're doing, and maybe even get a youth team for women in high schools or middle school or whatever it is. So I think people just don't see the bigger picture of what this is doing. We're just not being taken serious enough.
It will be amazing to see kids and little girls being able to be like, I could do this. We are strong. We are amazing.
Growing up and making it normal. The young girl that would see this 10 years from now feeling like playing football for her is normal and it's not separate.
We just empowering women to play a sport that they thought they never could play at a high level, and now they are. So they can sit back and tell their grandkids, hey, I played football back in the day. Why don't you play?
Imagine where we would all be at if we had played this sport all growing up.
Wouldn't that be awesome if you had a youth program for women as they do for the men?
Empowering these women to let them know that they can play football even though they haven't been doing it their whole life.
People should be supporting and bringing us up and like, okay, let's get women in football. But it really is like, men are like, oh, you want to play football? Let's see you do it against me versus let's do it with me.
I want the young women and girls to know that they are just as badass as boys can be. They can be a part of anything that they want to, and that there are more girls that want to be involved as well.
I would love to see youth teams so that you don't have to learn football as an adult. There's actually a lot of women on our team that have been like, if I had this as a kid, I would be so much better. You know, we wouldn't be mothers and working full time and doing our responsibilities as adults and having to also learn football on top of that. We would already know it at a young age because that's what these guys are out here doing. Any NFL player you've seen, they have gotten to play their whole lives. And so, of course, you know a game that is this complex. Of course you know it. You've done it your whole life.
we don't get that opportunity. And that's what I want. I want to be able to put my niece on a football team at the age of 9 and see her thrive in it.
And we can get this on a national level, or we can get this, people come watch a game and get entertained and understand that, yeah, there's women out there, but they're still going hard. They're still playing physical. It's not soft. It's very, very physical. When we get to that stage, and in the spring, people want to come watch football. They want to come watch women's football, and we'll take this to a whole other level.
Oh yeah, I'll take one, Mark.
Nobody look. Got a minute, right? I opened my eyes and saw everyone else. Let's all take it. Alright, let it out. Because I was looking over at Jenny. Open my eye. I opened my eye. Is that it? Just keep going. I'll just be over here. It's really aggressive. You up and down. Just like that. Just like that, yeah. Oh, got it. There you go.
What I was whispering to you when she said, you never regret the things you did. The only things you didn't do, I said.